Hey guys, I'm the Flash Game Addict, and guess what month it is? That's right, it's October. You know what that means? No, it doesn't mean free ice cream, you dumb little shits. It means that through the month of October, I'm going to be piling up as many episodes as the Flash Game Addict, but they're going to be Halloween specials. So you know what that means? You're going to be stuck seeing this gritty filter to make it kind of capture that Halloween spirit that I can't afford to put in the background, but it still works. So, for our first Halloween special, which I'm liking to call Part 1, which is also Episode 7, but who gives a shit? We're reviewing, that's right, our first Halloween special game. It's simply entitled Halloween Game.
Yeah, that's right. It's simply called the Halloween Game for some reason. Well, I guess all the creative titles like Trick or Treat-a-thon or some shit like that was already taken.
So, we're gonna find out in just a couple of seconds how shitty this Halloween game is and how much of a sack of lumpy dog shit this game truly is.
Okay, so this is the title screen, which is simple and good, but I hate the fucking music, it sucks, and guess what? It repeats itself over and fucking over during gameplay. Okay, let's hit instructions, which tells us a story for some reason with catchy rhymes in it. It's Halloween night in the land of fright, where pumpkins are alive and witches take flight. Who the fuck made this? A 5th grader? Oh, wow. This is way too gay to read. Next! Okay, so it shows that you control the character Boo Boo the Ghost. I wish I made that name up. Okay, and it shows all basic controls. Okay, easy enough. Next on the screen is the objectives, along with the cliché enemy and cliché candies list. So, easy enough. Just get to the house on the other side. Alright, easy. Next. Wow, the creators must have been so proud of their shitty story poem, or whatever, so they must have put their credits and names here. Whatever, let's start this piece of shit. So as we start the game, we are greeted by the level select, with all 3 streets, and with their names labeled, which were probably named by preschools. But, okay, so level 1 is Scary Street. So basically all you're doing on Scary Street is moving to the right, collecting candy, and avoiding scary pumpkins. Ooh, scary pumpkins! Okay, I ain't gonna complain. This game isn't really that bad with the graphics. I mean, it's pretty smooth for a Flash game. Yeah, gameplay is really easier because of these graphics being so smooth. But the only fucking thing I hate is the goddamn awful music. You know, I'd rather hear the child that's trick-or-treating defecate on his own feces while he's also choking on his trick-or-treat bag. Okay, so the background is okay, I guess, but hey, it's a background. Who gives a fuck? It was painted by a talentless 3rd grader and it looks... What? Why is it purple? Ah, who the fuck cares? Also, another thing is that I'm noticing is that the controls, they're like really stiff but slippery at the same time. I don't know how to like explain it, but I don't know. The controls being as simple as they are, just the arrow keys are simple but really awkward to like control. Okay, let's cut this shit short because I don't want to be here forever and hear the shitty music over and 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 over again. So let's use the magicalness of editing and we make it to the house at the end.
My only problem with this trick-or-treat game is kind of the logic that's in it. You're a kid trick-or-treating. You gotta get to the house to get candy, but on the way you're picking up a shitload of candy when instead you're gonna go to the house and get like 1 fucking piece of candy, because that's usually what the cheap bastards give you, and that doesn't really make any sense. The whole game should just be make it to the other end and collect as much candy as you can. That doesn't really make any... Okay, if I was a trick-or-treater and I was collecting candy in the fucking road and it was perfectly fine, I wouldn't even go to any houses. I'd be like, shit, I'm following the road. Look at all this candy. I'm just going to get screwed on every single fucking house, yet there's like 5 pieces of candy floating in the air and somewhere on the ground. It's like, damn. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry, and I don't get it.
Okay, so continuing on, and now we're on Creepy Street this time. And there's a different colored background, but it's also a cemetery theme. Okay, it works. Anyway, I don't jump right on the second spider, and I die. I'm sorry, play that again. Okay, one more time. I don't know why, but that scream is so cheap, it makes me laugh. Oh god, okay, so let's try this again. So, we collect more candy, kill more spiders, and I'm noticing a repetitive theme here. Not the music, that's just like Satan's torture music. It's like I'm noticing it's the same level as Scary Street, but with a different background and added obstacles with new enemies like the spider. And it's like the same length too. There's not really any more challenges than just like a couple of pitfalls and other stuff like that, like floating platforms, or it's too similar to each other. Yeah, you know what though, it's boring. I'm bored as hell with this game, and it's just not, I'm not having fun at all. Like, I'd rather be hitting my nuts with a rubber hammer right now. All it is just collecting fucking candy so this fat fuck ghost, Bobo, can eat and get diabetes like every American and dodge or freaking killing enemies while avoiding pitfalls and other shit. That's all this game is. You know what? With the magical powers of editing, I'm making this cut short so the little shithead Boo-Boo can get his fucking candy already.
So the game is fairly easy if you can get over the shittiness of the controls and the really childish music that makes every fucking game a joke. But it's repetitively boring, and I only have one street left, and that means if I can follow the pattern right, it means more pitfalls, more floating platforms or raised platforms by sidewalks, and a new enemy. Oh yeah, the witch. Yeah, the witch was the last one on the list, so I guess that's the new enemy. So let's do what I don't really want to do. Let's continue, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but let's try to get through Eek Street. God, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Okay, last street, let's do this shit. This time the background is green and with simple spooky trees. Whoa, I'm so scared I pissed myself. Okay, new enemy has been added, like I said, the witch, and obviously she's adding more of the cliche enemies list that only 10-year-olds would probably find terrifying. So I get to a pitfall, and wow, I didn't expect the swinging rope and a larger pitfall. That's cheap. Alright, that's fucking with my perception. But let's try this again. Okay, continuing on, I don't really care anymore. I just want this game to end with either a game over or getting to the house. I don't give a shit, but this time I die from a spider. And apparently you can't jump underneath platforms. Bullshit. God. 2 lives left. Let's try this again. This time I avoid the spider, and I was able to get across the pitfall. And this time I die though from a double roped pitfall. Really? That's even more cheaper as hell than the first pitfall with the fucking rope. God, once again, fucking with my perception of the game. I don't expect this shit. You know what? One last life. I don't care. I want this game to end, so I'm rushing through it. What the fuck? As soon as I'm about to jump, like to the pitfall to get the swinging rope, I go to the edge, didn't fall, but I tried to go backwards, you know, to line up my jump, and look at this. Yeah, look at how fucking cheap that is. God, you know what? Yeah, I'm done with this fucking game. You know, it's driving me batshit crazy.
Well, that's it for now. I really hated this game. It sucks so bad. And for anybody that is wanting to make a trick-or-treat game in the future, how about not follow this piece of shit? Make it more unique with better levels and like a weapon or something instead of jumping. I mean, that's a hell of a lot better than just jumping around and being a dickhead ghost. I mean, what the fuck? This game just sucked. I'm seeing not a lot of creativity. Just 3 levels by himself with different backgrounds, and they just like modified over each other with add-ons and shit. So the music is horrible. I can't fucking stand the music anymore. If I play this game again and I hear the music, I'm muting the fucking music. Actually, no, I'm not even going to mute the fucking music. I'm just going to destroy all my speakers so I don't have to hear that shit anymore. Oh, God. So, that concludes my Halloween special part 1. I hope you all enjoyed it, but don't worry. As long as it's October, the fear is going to stay alive. And that means more fucking shitty Halloween games. So, until then, I'm the Flash Game Addict. I play it so you can be warned. I want candy so bad. Do I have candy? God, I fucking hope so.